What's up, hardware? Welcome to your WOD Brief for Monday. We are entering a new phase at Hardware, and that is sort of corresponding with our new offerings in phase 3 for Chicago. That means that we are trying to start to prioritize getting ourselves back towards what things used to be like. And what things used to be like was us offering many classes throughout the day on all the days, and then hoping that you can come to class, get some coaching, get some community time, and get some fitness, right? So now that we are able to start offering more and more classes, we are going to be able to start pulling back a little bit in some of the other areas because you'll hopefully be at class. So from now on, these WOD Brief videos are going to be more of a way for you to get the workout in at home if you can't come to class. So that means that these videos will be a little shorter, and I'm going to anticipate you having no equipment at home or just using odd objects like backpack, suitcase, stuff like that, okay? So just a slight change going forward. So let's talk about Monday. On Monday, we are in class going to start a new strength cycle for the upper body Monday here, and it's going to be some strict pressing and some bent over rows with a bit of a tempo to them. So the first thing I want to talk about is the actual layout of the workout. We have an every 4 minutes on the 4 minutes. We're going to go with both exercises. That means you have 4 minutes to get the work done, and if that takes you 2 minutes, then you get to rest for 2 minutes. Or if it takes you 3.5 minutes, you only rest for 30 seconds. Doesn't matter really how you get through it, but you have 4 minutes to do the work. The work that you're going to do is 8 to 12 reps of a single arm strict press in this direction, right? So if you're in class, it'll be dumbbell or kettlebell, something like that. If you have something at home that you can do strict presses with, that would be great. But if you don't, instead of going 8 to 12 strict press, 8 to 12 strict press, I want you to sub in 8 to 12 dive bomber push-ups. So we're still getting a bit of this overhead pressing, and we're pressing in the same vertical plane and then supporting overhead again, all right? So that is your no equipment substitution if you don't have something to press. The other movement is going to be single arm dumbbell row with a tempo of 3-0-0-3. So if you've been with us for a while, you know our tempos always start with the lowering phase. So 3 seconds down, 3, 2, 1, 0 at the bottom, 0 on the way up, and then 3 at the top. So 3-0-0-3 is going to look like this. You'll pull up, hold 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, pull 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Right? Over and over again for 8 to 12 reps per arm. If you're at home and you don't have something to pull, like a dumbbell, you could use an odd object. I know that personally the odd object stuff we have in our house doesn't work so well for me for bent over rows, but a lot of you have resistance bands and stuff like that at home. This could be a great pull in this direction with a resistance band, or a lot of you have set up that sheet row, the body weight row that we do in the door frame. So I know some of you have TRX stuff, jungle gym stuff at home, or the sheet row, same deal would apply. You're gonna pull up at the top when you're using the most effort, hold for 3, 2, 1, lower down, 3, 2, 1, pull again, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So hopefully with all those options you can find some way to stay with the pushing and pulling for the day, okay? After that it gets a lot simpler. Part 2 is a 3-rounder. In class we're going to be doing 400-meter run and 20 ground to overhead with whatever object we're using in class. Now I made a nifty little video that I'll put at the end of this showing how to do ground to overhead with every kind of object and odd objects. I think I used my backpack in the video. So I'm hoping that you at home can find something to use like a backpack or an odd object. For the 400-meter run, if you're not going to go outside today, that can be either 2 minutes of your favorite cardio. I know some of you have some cardio devices at home. You could jump rope, you could row, you could bike, 2 minutes. Or if you're at home, you're not going outside, you don't have any equipment, you can do 25 jumping jacks and 25 mountain climbers. So 3 rounds of 400-meter run or your chosen cardio substitution and 20 ground to overhead. If you don't have anything to do ground to overhead with, if you just can't find anything in your apartment, we are going to say it should be 20 ground overhead. So we're going to do 20 toe touch plus jump and reach. So all that means is I'm gonna reach down, try to touch my toes here, try to keep your back flat. I don't want that to turn into really lazy here. Remember, you're mimicking picking something heavy up off the ground. So toe touch, and then you're gonna jump and reach. So for me, if my ceilings are pretty low, I can actually touch my ceiling with almost like just a jump like I'm doing the top of a burpee. So 1 rep, toe touch, jump and reach. Toe touch, jump and reach. Toe touch, jump and reach for 20 reps, okay? That is your fully equipment-free substitution there. And then afterwards, if you've done some pushing and some pulling today, we want to open up the upper body for the cool down. So 1 minute of a pec stretch of some kind. This is my favorite way to do it, but you can do the twisted cross on the ground as well. 1 minute one side, 1 minute on the other. Tricep stretch. You can go old school sort of gym class triceps, or using a wall triceps, 1 minute one side, 1 minute on the other. And then spend 2 minutes hanging out in the bottom of your air squat. Okay, that's the cool down. So now hopefully you can make it to class, but even if you can't, you know what to do at home, and then you'll be right on track for tomorrow. All right, have fun. Email me if you got any questions, and let me know how it goes.